Parsha of Lekh Lekha changes the narrative arc of the Torah's story. What began as a relationship between the Creator God and all of the universe now shifts its focus to a special relationship, the relationship between God and a single man and his family, between God and Avraham. God appears to Avraham and he says, Lekh Lekha, get out, get up and go to the land where I will show you. And there I will make you the father of a great nation. And all who bless you will be blessed, and all who curse you will be cursed. And so Avraham does. He takes his wife and his nephew and his household and all of his possessions, and up they go, and they come to Eretz Yisrael. But then, where's the blessing? The first thing he experiences is famine in the land. And he and his wife have to go to Egypt in search of food. He returns from Egypt only to find war. And he becomes embroiled in battle in order to save his nephew Lot, who had been taken into captivity. And then God appears to him again and says, again, I will bless you. And Avraham, in a moment of depression, despair perhaps, cries out to God, you can bless me all you want, but whatever I have is going to be inherited by my servant Eliezer, because I have no child. And God says, don't worry, come with me. Come out of your tent. And Avraham comes out of the tent and God says, look at the sky. Can you count the stars? Well, your children are going to be like the stars in the heavens. And Abraham thinks that indeed he will become the father of a great nation, the greatness of the nation being in number. Well, it's been a lot of years between that conversation between God and Abraham and today. And not only are we not increasing in numbers, we are decreasing. So perhaps there's something wrong with this blessing and promise by God. Perhaps it is a promise which has yet to be fulfilled. Or perhaps God was saying something different to Avraham, a different way that we can look at what God is telling him how to count his blessings. Look up at the heavens and see the stars, God tells Avraham. To the naked eye, every star seems relatively the same. A dot of bright white light twinkling in the night sky. But the more we know about astronomy, the more our cameras can take of the depths of the universe, the more we recognize that these are not all the same. In fact, they are all distinct, unique, different from each other. Some of what we see as a single star is in fact a galaxy, billions of stars. Some of them are cluster galaxies. And in those galaxies you have red giants and blue dwarfs and nebula clouds and all different kinds of astronomical formations. And each star in a different stage of formation. Each star is unique and individual, shining its own bright light. And that, I think, is a powerful lesson as we look at our children and our grandchildren and project generations into the future. It's not the number of us. It's the brightness of our light. It is our ability, like God, to see each of our children as unique and distinct human beings, each illuminating the world with their own special light. And it's that vision of our children and our grandchildren, to be able to look at them through the eyes of God, that is the greatest blessing of life. May we continue to see their light, and may we help it shine and receive that blessing many times over. Shabbat Shalom, and may you have a Zis and Shabbos.